I hope none of you have epilepsy. Realized that far too late. What is going on? How you guys doing? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, modelers, and models. This is the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Workbench number 94. Sorry. I set up a bunch of streams the other day, which is why everybody got bombarded with, oh, there's a new stream or a new video or whatever. It's like, you gotta try to stay on top of things around here. It's easier for me to set up a bunch of streams in a row than it is for me to be like, oh, look, I gotta set up a stream. And then if I remember, I can promote it on Instagram. Most of the time I forget until the last second. So, hey, you know, it is what it is. How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. I am not alone.
I am here with you.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everyone. We were gone for quite a while.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Christmas, New Year's. How'd it go?
Good. We had a nice, quiet one. I mean, it was a little bit solemn and sentimental because of the life events that have happened leading up to that. But other than that, it was a pretty good time. I had a nice, quiet time with my wife. I love her dearly, and it was great. How about yourself?
Good, man. I get off for Christmas Eve, Christmas, New Year's Eve, and New Year's, and I took the couple of days off in between that. So had a little staycation, stayed home. Kid got sick.
Oh.
Everyone got COVID tested. Everyone was negative.
Great. Well, that's good.
But, no, it was good fun, man. I have put together 500 children's toys. I have a garage full of cardboard boxes.
Oh, nice. You need to get into archery, and then you can cut all those cardboard boxes into strips and turn it into compressed targets.
Yeah, if I would cut them up to make like holders for your paint clips, you know, your little sideways cardboard, like I could essentially paint every model in my closet and have space. Now I don't know how the hell I would get that many skewers, but
yeah, you would. Yeah, you didn't know.
I could line my garage floor with boxes diagonally, or was that horizontally, sideways? I don't know what.
Got you.
Yeah. We've been turning them on.
I know what you're saying. That's a whole lot of boxes. Well,
yeah. So, how about everybody else? Everybody in chat. How was Christmas? How was New Year's? How was Hanukkah, if that's what you celebrate? How was nothing? That's all it was.
How was? Yeah. What about Festivus?
Kwanzaa, whatever you guys do.
I'm sorry, I'm not being very attentive. I'm cleaning super glue out of a pin, guys.
No worries. I
suck.
I'm gonna start.
Great hosting, Brian.
Got a bunch of people in chat. Sam, Guy, Jay Santos, Miguel, Greg. Yes.
Manny's out there.
Manny, Michael Dawson. What's up, everybody?
Zinrath, what's up? Greg Blair says that the holidays were just boring. You know what? Boring isn't exactly terrible.
Yeah, I'll take boring.
Consider it.
Yeah.
I got my models back from California today. I think I talked about those briefly on Tuesday. Everything is looking good. I had to do some repair work, gluing some parts back together that I knew had already broke from the shipping out there. And then a couple of new surprises that came back, which are easily mended. Everything's good. You can kind of see back there. It's really kind of very far away. But yeah, I have the Zaku's. How far did you get that?
Nope.
Zaku's back home. I'm totally covering it up with my gigantic hand. Let me do this like a proper presenter. There you go. Zaku made it back home. Everything's copacetic. Just had to do a little bit of minor cosmetic stuff to get it back into position. Now I got to find space for it in the display case.
The real challenge.
Yep. I wasn't really worried about it, but the Sniper custom made it back too. And while it was gone, I forgot how nice it actually really looks. It's gorgeous. I love these mission model paints. They're so good. If you guys want some mission model paints, you can go hit up our friend Zach Blake, who's out there in the chat at Galactic Toys. They have a great selection of mission models.
Get the paint.
Yeah.
You guys know for Christmas you got a bunch of models you didn't need. Now you have to paint them.
Let's see. Whew. Had to get a COVID test today. No symptoms, but was exposed. That's always rough.
Yeah, man. I did both. I did the rapid and the regular just so I could. I don't know why I did both. It was actually like I was fine, but my son was sick, and like pretty much when you're sick right now and you go to the doctor, they're like, yeah, it's probably COVID. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Thanks.
He was like pulling on his ear, he was like, he had a runny nose, fever, that kind of, the normal stuff. And he's like, my ear is really itchy. I was like, well, you probably have an ear infection then.
Yeah, safe bet.
Not the case. They were like, no, it's probably COVID.
Everybody got tested, and
yeah, everybody got tested.
And there was
no
negative
COVID. No COVID.
Exactly. So it probably wasn't, huh?
Probably wasn't COVID.
Gosh. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. All good though. It was a pretty painless process, to be quite honest. And I was off work anyway, so we actually get like a special thing from work. So like if you're sick or you're like waiting for test results type of thing, you don't use your normal sick time. It's like a special bank of time that they've given us. Hey, so I was actually able to save like my vacation time because for 2 days I was waiting on that stuff. So they were like, oh, we'll take away 2 of your vacation days and you can use this instead. I'll take it.
All right.
Deal.
Yeah. You can save those for your rain day. Yeah.
We get a pretty significant amount of that time, but
I think I already talked about this one with everybody on Tuesday pretty well. Even though I didn't do anything about it. I was such a lazy bum. I got my core build off, basically fleshed out.
I saw that. I love the shoulders.
Yep.
It was kind of like what we talked about when you first got it.
Exactly. It was because of my conversation with you, Paul, that I even did this. So I was like, I don't know what I want to do. And you were like, oh, F91. And I was like, oh. And so now here we are.
Fair, that's just my answer to everything. Like if I'm like,
F91, it's easy. I'm kind of predictable. But yeah, so that's pretty good. And that is going to be sitting over on the side for a little while I work on some other projects. I don't really like how... Who's that shit? The Shot Lancer. Such a weird weapon. Pew, 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 pew. Doesn't make any sense. So it's like the lance for the Kamaris, though, too,
Yeah, I feel like lances in general are just kind of strange. It's not a.
Well, they do make sense.
I mean,
in context,
right, on a horse,
exactly. But the knights,
But when everybody else has a gun,
yeah. But your lance is also a gun, because it has like these 2 guns on it. These 2 guns on it right here, they're little like machine guns, like stubbies. It's just bizarre. But so I got
the PG Unleashed, and he is going to make it G3 colors with mission model paints.
Ooh, nice.
That is nice. That PG is looking really nice. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the original Grandpa Gundam, but
yep, neither am I. We are in the same boat.
That one, I just like fancy models. I like things with a lot of opening hatches and cool engineering. And that's definitely got that. Miguel, I'm going to build the wing Burka here. I'm just getting everything set up. I didn't have anything ready because I am lazy and unproductive. So
I think that's kind of the pose. I'm just going to do basic Space Marine style, holding the helmet, got the shot lancer. Just going to do kind of a basic pose on it. I think that's kind of it. All right, this goes on the back burner. So yeah, wait. Did you say what you were going to build, Paul?
Yeah, the Wing Zero Burka. The new one. The one that came out a month ago.
That's the one with the feathers.
With the wings, yes.
The one with the feathers.
Yeah, should be fun.
Feathers
from what I've seen on the interwebs, it's a nice model. And I like the Wing Zero.
You like that particular form, though?
Yeah. I like the wings, the feathers.
I like the other one more. But they came out with the good
Proto Zero, or
the one that's like got the wings, but they're metal.
So all of them have.
Remember, I really don't like Wing as a series. So when it comes to like getting into the minutia, it's like I know what a heavy arms is. I know what a sand rock is.
the wing, as it were, it has wings. Mm-hmm. I have it up there. That one's got metal wings. I think if we've talked before, I think you like the Proto Zero. Is the one that's like it's a little beefier than the original wing, but it has like the metallic looking wings.
Yeah.
Not the feathery wings.
No. I mean, I'm good with feathery wings, clearly.
Yeah.
You saw Mizaku. All right, now to the point where I can pull that fatty back out and I can make some freaking legs. It's been over here like pew-pewing with no legs. It's a tragedy. Should never have to pew-pew without any legs.
Potato wedge wings. Yeah, that's a good explanation. That's a good description of them.
Potato wedge wings. Right? Oh, we got a handful of new people in here. Wait. Nice. Zach Black's talking about the vaccines out there in Michigan. That's good stuff. Oh, Chris Pab's joined the party. What's up, Pabby? What does it do? And John Lynn as well. Hey, John Lynn. I do like the tater wedge wings, but I am kind of always was a tater kind of guy.
I definitely like wedges over fries, so I'm in.
I don't know, man. I like all potatoes. I'm an equal tater opportunist.
You know, I'm not a huge. I like potatoes. I don't like French fries that much. Take them or leave them.
Dare you? And you call yourself American? Like, yeah, it said French fries. I didn't say American fries.
Even worse, I'm Irish. I was pretty much like raised on potatoes, but
yikes. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, tater tots. Yeah, tater tots are probably number one for handheld potatoes for me.
Yeah, I rock some tots.
Yeah, I feel like they're more versatile than French fries as well.
Colleen started making her own fresh tots out of like mashed potatoes, and like rolls them in like breadcrumbs and stuff. Yeah, and she's done them a couple of different ways, but the last time she did them in the air fryer, and they were like crispy deliciousness. It was nice.
Yep. And I mean, like tater tots are hash browns, just like, you know, in different forms. So true. I'm with it. I can dig it.
I too am with it. Oh, I'm so close to being able to work on something. Baby steps, my dudes and dudettes.
I got too many boards. I don't know which one's which.
Don't dump the models.
Can she just cook for me, please? Have you guys seen that video of I saw it on Facebook a couple of days ago with the air fryer thing? When you said that, it reminded me of it because the guys like people with air fryers when they talk to people who without them.
Oh, like looking down.
Yeah, and well, I say it because that's what he takes out, like some frozen tater tots and throws them in there, and he's like, "Just look at them, look at them."
I saw a different one where it was like me looking down on you with my new air fryer. It was like somebody like holding an air fryer for like shot from like extremely low. I got this. I forgot to talk about this one. This is a cool thing I got for Xmas, and it was much needed. A real, honest to God tripod that is strong, that is tall. It is like 6 feet tall.
Collapses down very nicely.
Collapses really, really small. It's light. You can use it as like you can just hold it like as a stick or whatever too, which is nice. It's all set up. I played with it the other day. It's great. My old tripod is like a bunch of chopsticks glued together. Is really, really shaky. And then trying to take a photograph with that. So the reason why it's good to have a straight tripod and a remote shutter is that if you don't have a remote shutter, you need to do something, your camera will like just do this for a long time. And it's just like, oh, it's the worst. So this one is a Zomi. Good stuff.
I'm familiar. I have something very similar. I don't think it collapses down quite as small as that. Maybe just a little larger. And then I have a what is that called? A Joby mount, which is like the ones that are real flexible, but it's much, much smaller. It probably only stands max height, maybe like a foot tall. But it's all made of joints, so you can like do whatever you want with it. So you can spider it out real low and get it down, or if you want to like, you can hold it and vlog with it if you wanted to.
Sure.
If you were so inclined. But yeah, they are hugely helpful.
I have one that was like maybe 8 inches tall or something like that, but it is now many years old. And
yeah. I didn't think when the first couple times I took pictures of like things on my desk, like models or whatever, like, you know, kits in a box, whatever. I always thought like, oh, let me put the camera on the desk in some way, like try to get a small tripod or try to prop it up on something. It is so much easier to take the camera off the desk, put it up on a full-size tripod, or even when you're shooting, like if you're trying to film yourself working on something, it's much easier to have the camera like over here looking down or you know, somewhere else around you than in your face.
Agreed. So I have this one here, which is on a boom here, so I can boom it a little bit, but it doesn't get behind me, so you need the tripod to get behind.
Yeah. They are immensely helpful.
All right.
Hash browns with eggs, bacon, onions, sweet and hot peppers, provolone and cheddar cheese, mixed and pressed in a waffle iron.
Oh, guys, talking about waffling. Waffling is an art that I need to experiment with.
It sounds good. I'd go for it. Especially if that makes it like handheld in some kind of way. I like that.
Yo, dude. Yeah, you can waffle all sorts of amazing things.
I like handheld breakfast things. I don't know. Something.
What if you did like waffle fried rice? Where you like took fried rice and put it in a waffle, and
maybe with like a little extra egg to get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say exactly. Took a thought right out of my head and spit it out of your mouth, Paul. It was amazing. Yeah, because you need that shit to hold together. So
yeah.
I'm trying to find music to listen to here, like ambient mix stuff, but.
I found out about an app that is specifically made for streamers, and it integrates into streams as well. It's called Pretzel. But I have yet to mess with it yet. I have to like download it and figure it all out. But it's free music, it's mostly electronic style music, but kind of goes well with as background music, I think.
Sure. Oh yeah, Ariel AO Mecca has a has some shit too.
It can integrate. I don't know if it integrates into YouTube, but it integrates into Twitch, and it'll actually like. I think a way that they kind of get around you paying for it is they kind of advertise on your channel. So it like says in the comments like this is Pretzel, and it tells people what the song is. But
yeah, you gotta pay the bills, yo. It's fine.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that. Someone would let me play their music, and they just need to like pop an ad in every once in a while. Go ahead.
right.
Shit. I don't know. It don't matter. I'm here to make money. I'm here to build models and have a good time, talk to people, and like learn.
Especially if you're gonna do it in the chat, like you're gonna just pop. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he uses, because it's pretty common with streamers. I found it from a video game streamer, and he uses it like just as background music while he's playing something.
Nice.
So, but I would imagine it's pretty well known. It's just not well known to
everybody. That's all right. I'm nobody.
What did I do here?
I am effectively nobody. I identify as a meat popsicle.
I like these when they have the pic. What the hell? Panda, I'm telling you I like something, and then maybe I did it wrong.
Electronic. Interesting.
Fat Rat makes free electronic music. Okay.
Good stuff. Thanks, Zach. Heads up. For me. Okay.
God, this thing is like a tight assembly.
Oh yeah. What do you just?
I don't even. This looks like the waist of some or the chest. From what I've seen, the torso is pretty movable.
Looks like a cool kit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I like to build new stuff. Like I said, I would just love engineering. Like I love seeing how, especially when you get one of those kits and it like goes together differently than anything you've built before, even if it's just slightly. I just think those are cool. I enjoy it.
Right. Me too. I'm an engineering nerd to a degree.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, to me, the building process is already pretty fun, just in general. Like just snapping something is fun. But when you put in new stuff in it, it just makes it even more fun.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 of these that have to get done. There you go.
The Fat Rat.
Ooh, this is Carpenter Rat. I'm not a copy shop for this. It's like, as soon as I heard it, I knew what the hell was going on. I was like, oh no. Okay.
Any new merchandise? I haven't gotten. This is the only new kit I've gotten in quite a while. I have some stuff coming though. I pre-ordered the Testament Gundam P Bandai Master Grade, but I ordered it from the US P Bandai store and it got pushed back quite a bit. So I think it's coming at the end of this month.
Yeah, things have been a little bit messed up. I remember Adam this morning was talking on his little combo with Zach about finding out about the Mark V a year ago, and it's finally for pre-order in Japan now or something.
That looks really dope. I'm gonna have to pick one of those up. And I have one of the Advanced Zeta Master Grids coming like later this month, I believe. It's slated. But I gotta make some brew.
Yeah, I haven't been. I've gotten a bunch of models recently, but I haven't been buying them. I just traded some. Traded one model for 2 models, so that didn't necessarily help me out there. I mean, it did because I wasn't going to build it. I did. I finally traded off that clear heavy weapon system.
Oh yeah.
It was just hanging out collecting dust.
Yeah, and with the type of building you do, I think I probably would have just not.
Yeah, I kind of had like a half a plan for it, but it would have taken so much time and effort. I was gonna do it, and I'll share you all with it now. It was now if I would just like got paid to build models, that'd be great, and I'd be able to do that, but I can't. But what it was the clear model, right? But it would look like the paint was like running off of it, like washing off of it.
Okay, yeah.
So I would do my, paint reductive and washing techniques and layers and stuff like that to make it look like, it was just like rinsing off of the clear model and pooling at the base essentially in the paint. And then like you would have like, all the detail stuff on the inside. It would be like super polished. I'd have to polish all the clear so that it was like super duper clear. But that was my plan for it. Not going to happen. Somebody else can do it. Go ahead.
Michael Dawson's asking why the Mark V is P Bandai. If I had to guess, it's based on sales. Like, I think that's the same reason why the Advanced Zeta kits are P Bandai. They just don't think that kit's going to sell that well because, I mean, you were all sitting here because you enjoy the hobby, but the average person in Japan in particular is probably not going to buy that kit. The guy walking down the shelf who's caught, IBO on TV or 00 on TV doesn't know what that thing is.
Yeah, that's a safe bet in there.
And Bandai makes most of its decisions based on the Japanese market.
Mm-hmm. We are not important to them yet.
Yeah, I mean it's no, I would love it to be a regular release, but it's just. I think.
Yeah, I want that new gym.
Right.
Now that I'm like into gyms for some reason.
Oh, Zach had a meeting with Bandai today. He could probably give us some insight.
Oh, well.
I mean, I think it's just safe to say that. Yeah, it's just safe to say it makes business sense for them. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. What that business sense is, I don't know. But
go to your home. Don't you want to go to your home? Oh, what if I push the other way?
They said 70% of people that did those surveys with the code cards said they built 10 plus kits a year.
You know what? I should have done those code cards.
Mm-hmm. They tell you, you see the thing, I would say is like, that is interesting, but like the people that return the code cards are probably the people that would build 10 plus kits a year, not the guy that just buys like 2 and is just kind of like a casual, like snap this together while I'm watching The Office type of guy.
Hey, I just snapped this together while I was watching The Office.
But that is interesting.
Watch The Office stuff, actually.
I've watched it once. I didn't get it.
I like The Office. It has its place.
Watch it again.
If you don't have a tool, make a tool. If you don't have a tool, be a tool.
I was just going to say that.
I beat you to it. Oh, that does not want to collapse, dude. There we go. Now I finally got it to fit together. I was trying to get this. It's a split. Stop looking at my dumb face. It's a split. It's like a split. There you go. It's a split piece that goes through. So it's this like this dude, and you can see split, and you have to fit it in there, and it doesn't want to go in. It's supposed to turn, but it's supposed to be strong. So to get that to fit through, but with these things, it not gonna happen. I had to use my fancy tube. It's just a 5/16 polystyrene tube. Not that fancy. All right, so let's hit out. Oh, nice. Yeah, 10 plus kits a year. That's not too bad. I mean, I build. Well, I'm different. But in this last year, I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I finished 9 kits, like fully painted, custom, all that jazz. And then I snapped up another, like, I don't know, probably like 10 or 12. Because kick ass. How many kits did you finish this year, Paul?
Did I build?
How many did you finish?
Snapped or painted?
Yeah.
Half. Snapped.
Finish the Jester.
No, I didn't finish the weapon yet. So I don't call it finished. But snapped way more than 10, I would say.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, probably.
That's why guys like you.
I think the gin is master grade, but I could be wrong on that. I thought it was.
Fucking exactly now. Oh, wow, why is that one so much easier than the other one? Whatever. The second one I did was like very easy compared to the first one I did. I was like, why was it so easy?
Yeah, Calamity wasn't mentioned. Wasn't the Calamity was like a high grade though, wasn't it?
I don't know the Calamity.
Calamity is from Seed Destiny.
That would be why I don't know it.
February on the Cassie. Now it's April.
Oh. Okay. That's not terrible. Like Seed, I don't mind a lot of the suits from Seed. Like I really love the Buster and I really love the Duel.
Yeah. No, I think that's probably half the reason Seed's, remotely popular is design. Like people generally like the designs of the Seed kits or Seed suits.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're a big Astray fan. I'm not the biggest fan of Astray, which is fine. But there's like so many people love that model out there, and there's like so many variants of it too. Yeah, I was thinking about that this morning. Like, if you look at Zach Aurelius and me, like we're like get along and we're like friends and stuff like that for whatever that internet friends or whatever. But like when it looks like the things that we like, he's like definitely like, oh, I love Wing and this and that, and hates F91, and I'm like, oh, I fucking hate Wing, but I love F91. It's really funny how we're like compadres or whatever, but we're like totally dichotomy, like different, very different. Like you, Paul, you love all the Astrays and this and that, but you see where my craziness is, and I
don't know if I hate much of anything though. That's my problem. Is generally, as long as the model or the design has like something I like about it. Like I love the F91 in particular. I love that the chest and like the automotive cues.
Right.
But that's like when I look at stuff, I just tend to like pick out particular things about designs I like cues or shapes or something like that. Not like, oh, I love that whole kit. There's like very few that I'm like, I like everything about that. Yeah, Chris Pabs, I 100 G-Reco is crap shit. Like I hate that story, but I as well like the design.
Yeah, the designs are actually pretty fun.
Yeah, especially the G Reco itself. I think that one's cool looking, especially like
Savior or the G, the G
the
self.
the G Self.
That's Savior.
Same with Age. Yeah, I actually Age are some of my favorite designs. I think the Age 1 normal is great looking. Like it's so much better looking than the Granddad Gundam. I love the little vents on like the legs.
Yeah, what did I use? I used the Gastema. Was very versatile. I used that model in like I didn't mind snapping it up for HG either, but I used that one in like 3 or 4 different models. It's very versatile, very unique shapes and cool parts just to make other parts out of, which is really great. The G Self Perfect Pack. I built that little high grade as well. I like that one too for a high grade. Listen to me talk about how I like high grades for a second. Shh, don't tell anybody that I said that.
I have that kit just because I love that design with the Perfect Pack, but I just haven't built it yet.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
I heard it.
Love to see
I heard it's a really good looking kit, but it's really sticker heavy. And
yeah. It's all stickers. Yeah, but you know me, I paint, so it's no big deal. And it's fine without the stickers too.
And it's seam heavy, right?
Yeah. Yes, a little bit. But it's got like big shields and shit, so
yeah.
And then it's like huge blue clear effect parts.
I agree.
So like
I like the Age 2 as well. That's always been the Age 2 is like the Zeta styled Age, like and it transforms. But it's very like sleek.
Age is like the family Gundam, right?
Yeah, that was like, to me, it had the coolest concept of a story, and then they just fucked it up. Like because it had like some really cool concepts and themes about like this kind of generational war and living up to like expectations of your family and all these like cool themes that could have been explored and could have been awesome, and then they just made it like this overwhelmingly childish show.
Oh yes, I forgot how this is all very undergated. That's what you get when you step away from a model for a couple of weeks.
That seems like quite a project. Michael Dawson said he was going to turn the Sinanju Master Grade into a G-Self.
Whoa. That's not
just out of curiosity, why did you pick the Sinanju? Like, what was it about that made you... I would have thought to have picked something smaller. But I never stopped to look at it to see if...
It never struck me as a large suit.
It's that typical like 16 to 18 meter suit, if I remember it correctly. Okay. I mean, not that like I would, if it's not to scale, it's crap. Like maybe there's some other reason. I guess that's why I'm asking. Like,
oh yeah, I'm all for distorting scale.
Yeah, like if there's a maybe there's a design cue that you thought would GNX. Yeah, GNX probably work good. Hey, Jinx.
Let me see.
What's up, Adam? How's it going, man?
Yo, what up, Sam Ryan? How you doing? I was just talking about your show with Zach a second ago. It's from this morning. What did I do? Oh, okay. I even read the instructions, Paul. What the fuck?
Now you know how I feel all the time.
I didn't do anything wrong.
What did I do here?
Yeah, shit. I just didn't know how it went together.
Another day. I'm sure you guys have been... Is it calming down a little bit after the holiday rush? I don't think it ever calms down for you guys.
Yeah, I know, right? Just define calm down.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm talking. Michael says If you take the big shoulders off, shorten the leg booster, it has the same basic shape. So that's
Of the cell.
man. Like,
I've got one. I've got the high grade. I should go take a look at it. Adam says, "Yep, a little bit still crazy."
It's good stuff. Hey, you know, what better thing is there to do while you're stuck at home than build model kits?
That's right. That's why business is doing these. Get that these business. What the fuck am I talking about? You make no sense. I know.
You guys probably don't want to look at me anymore. Let me show you what I'm.
What are you talking about, Paul? Everybody loves your shining hair and your smiling face.
There we go. You can go nuts.
Yeah, because that's what Babs did. And now he's working on 2 of the Jalen high new conversions. And very soon I'll be working on one. Yay!
A little spare time project. No big deal.
It's cool. Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun. I am excited.
Tabs, can you build a high new with your eyes closed now?
He might.
I know he's built quite a handful of them.
Yeah. Weird.
Rubik's Cube.
Here we go. I knew is now my Rubik's Cube. He does it in 3 seconds with his eyes closed. Pabs, I'm sorry that I haven't. Wait a minute. He's working on his 2 now and moaning about it. I know. I can't. That's why I can't wait. See, Z has plenty of buffer ahead of me. So that's all I'm saying.
Just get free, honestly. Oh man.
Yeah, Pabs. Agreed, Pabs. I'm talking to Adam about this show.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good show. For what I caught of it, I had to balance, but it was good. Good stuff. All right. I just cut a whole bunch of parts off the runner. I'm going to take a drink. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I'll leave you with Paul's shiny hands.
There were some good ones this morning. Yeah, I mean, how many times is someone going to ask you when the master grade Kshatriya is coming, right? But hey, if they're asking questions, it means they're interested. So that's always a good thing. You have so-and-so in stock. Great Gashatra, I wish. I think every stream I've been on or watched that has to do with Gunpla has that question in it in some way, or especially once you start talking about like kits you want to see, or someone's on the stream that people believe has more information than someone else.
You can get a master grade Kshatriya. They exist. I have one. Pabs has one. Jeff Longman has one.
Jeff.
Yep. Our Fogish Roguish Jeff.
This is a very
Nice.
interesting. How you do
Get that MRSA. Pabs, you are correct. Get that MRSA. Son.
Pay a stupid amount of money and get that Ellen Kshatriya.
You don't want that. You want the MRSA. Oh, awesome.
That vice is very nice.
Oh, nice. I bet. We're just talking about it. On Tuesday.
Never tired of those questions. Gotta add it to that.
That's right, guy. And remember, because of the Shopify system that USAGS uses on their digital stuff, you have to call them if you want to amend your order. They're very, very helpful. I've spoken to them a number of times on the phone, unrelated to this current like spiel. They get you guys to call Adam and his crew down there, but they're all really super helpful. If I lived in Florida, I would happily work customer service for Adam, but I don't. I live in Brooklyn.
And if you can't, it's just an excuse to make another order.
Yep, it's true. There we go.
Ooh, Brooklyn call center. There you go. I have to make it up there one day. I still haven't been to USA Gundam store. I haven't been up to Daytona in quite a while, though.
Yeah, I need to go down to, well, when travel can happen again.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I need to get down there. You're already down there, but
I'm
going to say my father-in-law is down there just by you, Paul. So
yeah. I used to go up to Ormond Beach every November, but I haven't been like 2 or 3 years now.
Have you been sanding, Paul?
I have been. Yeah, I can't sand.
I actually haven't. I only just now was the first time I pulled out a sanding stick. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. What the fuck? Oh. I had to look with my eyes and not my mouth. That's something that people need to learn to do more often, is to look with the eyes and not with the mouth. Mouth is not so good for seeing.
Yeah, Ormond was pretty cool. We used to go to that. What the hell is that called? It's like that that big Harley Howard Johnson. Like I used to go to a car show there every year, but I haven't been in quite a while. The Hojos.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Whoops.
Brian can run it. I haven't worked a call center in a very long time. That's okay with me. But like USA Gundam Store's customer service can't be that bad. Like, I can only assume. Now, Adam might have a different opinion of it than me, but that's his prerogative. He is the boss.
This is like one of the more interesting chest designs. You built it like from side to side and like sandwiched it together around the cockpit that slides out. But different, very different, super cool. I like that. I geek out over like master grade cockpits. I don't know why. I think that's like the coolest part of a master grade is that they have a cockpit. It's pretty dumb, but
well, I mean, high grades don't. So
yeah, I just think it's cool. Like I don't know why, especially when they have some kind of cool way that the door opens. Like if it opens in like multiple ways for some reason.
I like it when it works. I hate it when they have like, oh, here's this cool cockpit and all this stuff on the inside and this and that, and it's like you can't even open it unless you have like tiny little hands, which I don't.
Yeah. No,
yeah, right. Or you're like, I gotta get out a needle or some shit.
Yeah,
fuck out of here. Like
I like the Jesta has like, and a couple other of them have it like that double door system where it opens like that.
Yeah, and the Justice mechanics work good. It's another thing.
Well,
I thought they did. I like the Justice.
No, they did. Everything worked great on mine. I like the legs had that like
mine was
up thing.
Yeah, the double ankle.
Yeah,
where they like get taller or whatever.
I liked that.
And good articulation in the hips, because it's all in the hips.
In the hips.
But yeah, Jesta Bay. You know what else is Bay? Oh, they crush into things. Oh, heavier than I expected it to be.
Yeah, that thing is just such a beautiful kit. I built the narrative one.
I have the narrative up there already waiting as well. Kyle got me that for Christmas.
Such a good kit. Great kit.
It's my favorite for Ka. Is that one.
Beautiful.
So far.
Huge.
Now, I still have the Psycho Zaku, the Faz, the ball.
The ball was cool. I mean, it's it's hard to. That's just hard to compare to like any other. The Psycho Zaku, I feel like you've built the Master Grade Zaku 2.0, so it's just that with a bunch of shit slapped on it.
Yeah. For the Psycho Zaku.
Yeah.
For me, it'll be like what I can do with the detailing and stuff. Like put my own spin on it. I love me some Zakus, so like that's the jazz.
But the Stein was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm super stoked to have an extra one to play around with. And I got that. I think it's the. Is it the Verka? I think I have another Verka Senanju. Either another Verka or an OVA. No, I have the OVA Senanju coming. Right, that I'm going to use with my the other one. It's not Takara, is it? The Senanju plastic upgrade. I can't remember if that was Takara.
Yep,
Takara.
Mm-hmm.
I got that from Z, and then that's for that. And then I've got the regular Senanju for Ka that I'm going to make my green Nanju, like my green Neo Zeong up there, which whenever I get around to feel like fully finishing it, I will fully finish it. I I have this thing where I make it like something that's really decent, and then I enter it in a competition when it's not fully done. So yeah, I need to fully finish that, and then
nothing to do with the crazy deadlines you set for yourself. Absolutely nothing to do with that.
Nah. I mean, not for nothing. Julio and I entered that contest to pick on Tim and Pabs because Tim was doing a unicorn and Pabs was doing the Neo Zeon, right? Yeah. So I had the Neo Zeon and Julio had the unicorn. So we did it to pick on them. And I think I was the only motherfucker that ended up finishing at all of them. Tim really bit off a lot. Tim's another biter offer. Loud to chew. Got big mouth.
He tried to convert the NT Stein into the UC version Death Scythe. You really love converting things, man. You have a wild, like, that is awesome. That's awesome.
Ambitious.
Yeah. You certainly have an eye for design. Because I wouldn't have that.
Craig Blair says that his fast has a lean like a school kid, which I assume is meant to say, with bad posture holding a backpack on one shoulder.
I haven't built the Faz yet. I built the Double Zeta, and I love that kit, but it shares much.
Yeah, I haven't fucked with my Fats either. It's up there.
There's Jeff.
Hanging out. Hey, Jeff. I was just talking about you earlier.
No good things. No good things.
No, all good things. Our focus roguish Jeff. We were talking about the MRSA. Kshatriya. One of these days, it's going to happen. What up, kid? You dogs.
Name's Jeff.
Oh, hell, that's wrong. All right. Look at the wells in that plastic. We're going to pretend we didn't see that. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. I'm trying not to spend all my time sanding.
I've been sanding.
We figured your ears were ringing, Jeff. That's all right, Greg. You got time.
Blue kit.
I started working on my GBWC build last year, so.
Kit patching that. Cockpit.
No, he is making an amazing Y-Wing. If you guys haven't joined Alex the Deuce Discord, that is where a few of us hang out and show cool shit. Jeff is making a screen accurate Y-Wing from Star Wars, Y-Wing bomber. It's outstanding. Wee, got a wheel in my foot. All right. Moving right along. Oh my God. Seriously, Jeff, wait a second. I just fully finished reading that. I kind of skimmed it and caught the Y-Wing part. Spending my time kit bashing that Y-Wing. Evil thoughts of a Gundam Universe Y-Wing with a core fighter as the cockpit. Oh, I like it. You mean core fighter as the cockpit? like because the cockpit's detachable on the Y-wing bomber. I bet a lot of people don't know that the cockpit is detachable on a Y-wing bomber. That could be really cool.
I did not know that.
I only know because I had one of the ones from 1983 when I was a little kid. It was one of my favorite things. The worst part of it was that it came with these like chopsticks of detail part that like were from where the awesome engine mount goes, and they have these like extendos to this like diffuser in the back or something or whatever. It's like space junk. And man, those things are gone in a second.
Space Greeblies.
Yeah. Sign 6. Oh, for Ariel's group, whatever they're doing. I haven't paid attention. I'm part of the group, but I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm working on my own things. I got my own core Gundam build. This guy, the dingo, keeps sitting here looking at me, looking cool as fuck every day. Looks more cool.
It's a dingo.
Gotta I'm gonna have to put it away, or it's gonna make me want to build something out of it.
It dropped another load of money on vintage tank kits for Y-wing Greeblies. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jeff.
See, Jeff, what you got to do is you got to get one of those kits, and then you got to make molds out of it.
There you go.
I am slacking on a project that I'm doing with Julie Stemsky, where I'm helping him out with a similar thing. He needs some extra stuff, and it's not easy to get a hold of. So I'm helping him out get himself some extra stuff for his own personal shit, which is cool, right? But I've been slacking. I need to step it up. Start working on it. Get everything laid out. Think about snapping legs. It's going to be like just a ton of parts.
Jeff says he's going to make some mold parts, but he needs a 1974 German tank for 1 to 3 parts.
Right.
For the whole build.
Yeah. That's how it starts, right? Or that's how it is.
Jeff, are you using like the list of kits that they originally used to make models? Like how the hell did you pick out a 1974 tank, I guess is my point. The question I'm trying to ask. Like what were you cruising through that you were like, that 74 tank, that's got the parts I need?
I'm going to guess that there's probably a master list somewhere.
Yeah, I know that's like the original kits for the movies were made out of different parts.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're a madman.
Or it's like some guys on a forum, like,
yeah,
research that.
And he's a madman.
Yeah, or they are madmen and women, for that matter.
Mad people.
Fanatics.
Mad theys. Does anyone know where to find a 1/100 scale modern infantry figure? Or I'd be better off with a 72nd scale to match master grade scale for a diorama.
That's rough. I don't know if there are any 100 scale. You could go for so if you can get into train stuff, I think it's is it H scale or is it Z scale?
You know, I don't know if they, but like Wave or Kotobukiya or something like that, they might potentially make something in that scale. I don't know for sure, but
Yeah, because you're not going to get that on a Bandai.
Oh, okay. All right, here, Jeff. You ruined my illusion of you sitting in your house on your computer with a stormtrooper helmet, looking through old 70s model pictures for 3 days on end.
Yeah, the RPF. I used to be all over that. I still have some threads on there if you guys want to see how I make my props. A couple of very long, basically where I went through and did step by step how to make something. So if you want to see an insight into how to take something that's in the virtual world and turn it into 3D reality, then you can go read my threads. Oh, cheers, Adam. Thanks for stopping in, mate.
Take it easy, man. Have a good night.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
Oh,
That's some good shit.
That doesn't seem like it's going to hold in there. It holds in there.
Prepare to suspend your disbelief. This is Wonder Woman 1984.
Go figure. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta grab something to drink.
Respect. All right, I can finally catch up to that part that I accidentally cut earlier without meaning to. All right. There you go. HO. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. I couldn't remember which one it was. Because I got some like this guy that are HO or architectural models. Right. And they're a little bit tall, but they're not like here is a 100 scale Bandai ground crew. So they're not terrible in regards to distance. And then I just stuck them on this like these little styrene strips so that they have something to stand up on. I think the Koto Governor kits are closer to 1 to 20. But yeah, from I think they're 1 to 20. I built the Blockbuster, and that I believe was 1 to 20 as well. Someone else could prove me wrong. Ooh, Charles, I got some stuff in my critical diorama, which I haven't touched for over a week. That's fine. There's plenty of time. Next episode of the show isn't until a week from this Saturday, so it'll be the 16th of January. Next Saturday. I believe this Saturday, Pabs is being interviewed by Ariel.
I return.
Pabs has the most flattering image as thumbnail for Ariel's stream. Which is Pabs doing his Mark Wahlberg impersonation. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think it's hilarious. Of course I would. Oh, it says there are 12 kits and only 3 are painted. Well, then you should definitely apply yourself. Trust me, I know how it feels to have bitten off a lot. We talked about it a little bit earlier. You can do it. Just try to manage your time properly and don't forget about your family.
Or sleep.
Yeah, sleep. Yeah, sleep when you're dead.
Don't sleep and you die. The irony.
Listen. Don't tell me.
Nah. Oh, I didn't read the directions. Shocking, I know. Fit them tightly. It said tightly. Oh wow, the whole. This is one's got one of those like the chest that moves. You know, like the woo 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 chest.
The woo 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 chest.
Woo 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 woo. It moves back and forth.
Here, Paul. Let me give you the full screen.
This is one half of the chest. The chest rotates like as well as the shoulder.
Hmm.
I have another way to say. Yeah, like if you want to pull the arm in to go across the front of the chest, he also folds this in, or if you want it to go back out.
Very nice.
Woo, 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 woo. That's the official term of it.
Woo woo. Apparently.
Woo, woo, woo.
I think
woo for each
Bridgman describes that part of the anatomy as the cradle. And it's like your shoulders are like an old-timey telephone receiver on a dial, like your chest has the dial on it, and your shoulders will kind of do this on that central dial part, which stays in the center. It's all about the way that the planes and the forms and the figure parts of the body interact with each other, and they fold inside of each other. It's really kind of cool. Read some art books.
Woo, 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 woo.
You'll learn better things to say than woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo. Which
it's a woo for each time you move it back and forth.
Okay. I mean, it works, you know. You got your point across.
Because obviously, like, you can't just do it once, right? Like, you can't just be like, hey, look, it goes like that. No, you just got to go back and forth.
Right.
Woo, 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 woo.
Otherwise, you just call it the woo. The woo.
Yeah, otherwise, just the woo joint, and no one would know what that meant.
They'd be like, the what?
Oh, the woo, 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 woo,
woo. Yeah, because that explains it all. Remind me to never get lost in a foreign country with you when I have laryngitis, okay?
You know,
all these conditions. They'd be a little bit small, Michael Dawson, for a 1/72nd scale for PG kids, because the PGs are 160.
Yep.
What size is this Votom's? This Votom's also 120, isn't it? Yeah. This is also big. That's unhelpful.
Are you building a 160 or 100?
You know, Michael Dawson has lots of things on his plate.
Man, I'm gonna have to like look because I swear I've seen 100 specifically figures, but Kaka and Tuki don't work. I like that movie. Evolution.
Oh, that's good.
David Duchovny.
And Orlando Bloom. Not Orlando Bloom. Orlando Jones. Yeah, my bad.
Motherfucker.
Orlando Bloom, not Legolas. He always plays like a swordsmith, right? Kingdom of Heaven, all the Pirates movies.
Oh, I forgot about Kingdom of Heaven. That was a good movie.
Yeah, a lot of people did because it's like people are like, don't talk about the Crusades.
Yeah. Blasphemy.
Yep.
I love that part where they're like trying to convince the king to go to war, and the guy's like, "God wills it. God wills it. We must go kill these people. God wills it.
God wills it. That's right." There's a bunch of stuff in that movie that was like edited out that make it kind of weird and don't make a lot of sense.
We must storm the Capitol. God wills it.
Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Well, that was a spectacle. Who had that on their bingo card?
Right.
I didn't.
Hopefully Oliver Stone was there to film it all and make a movie out of it in a couple of years.
Nice. Is Oliver Stone still alive?
I don't know. 2020.
All right.
Our frame arm hand grenades.
I think is that the way that goes?
I don't think so.
That's the way that goes.
What would you, Brian? You built at least one of those, right? A frame arms kit. Was it a hand grenade?
No.
I think Kotobukiya. Like I've not built frame arms, but I've built a Kotobukiya kit. They just tend to be made out of more smaller pieces, but I think I built 2 Kotobukiya kits. They're both fine. I don't have any problems with them.
Yeah, no, the fit's really good. I have built 2. Oh well, the thing is, I build kits and then I like go like this and I make them another thing. Not exactly like that, but yeah. So the ones that I built have been very quality. Even I had like the black tortoise, the white tiger, and the and then an add-on. And then I did that and made some cool stuff out of it. It's really neat. You can check it on my Instagram, or if you want, you can direct message me on Insta, and I can send you some pictures directly of what I did. But yeah, they're super sturdy. They don't use polycaps really, maybe a couple here and there, but it's more like just fitting, similar to what Model Heart or what used to be Supernova does with their kits, where it's a little bit more fitment and a little bit less reliant on polycaps.
Or even like the most modern Gundam kits, like have kind of have much fewer polycaps at least, or some none at all.
Yeah, they're getting better at engineering and not relying on that.
The frame arms kit I built, it just had smaller parts than Bandai kits. Like I don't know if that's necessarily the case with the frame arms line as well, but it was made up of more smaller parts, but not all of them moved the way that Bandai's do. Maybe
it's different engineering for sure.
Layered small parts.
What did you put together?
I have a frame arm girl kit, and I put what the hell else was the other thing that I put together? Shit. Where is it? Is it away? What the hell is in that? It was a small kit.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is it? I can't remember now. Let me see if I can find it. With it.
That ain't right. What the fuck? I'm reading the instructions, Paul.
Little hexagear, one of those little hexagear kits.
Oh, that's because that fucker's upside down. I'm a dumbass.
Oh, which one was it?
Hexagear.
I can't remember.
What little hexagear kit did Paulie build? Because I did the the frame arms, and then I built the blockbuster, which is not, or that is also frame arms, isn't it? Oh man, that sucked.
Yes, yeah, no, the blockbuster is hexagear.
Yeah, you go, hexagear.
I built a different one. It was smaller. It was like just a like a mech, not a bigger thing. Man, I was so close to buying an Ava until Bandai announced that they were coming out with theirs.
Oh, from Koto. Yeah.
One of the hexagear kits.
Oh yeah, I got
I gave it to my son to play with because he liked something about it. I can't even remember.
I know, it's so ridiculous, Charles. They're absolutely insane. Those silly, silly boys and girls.
Michael, are you using Gundam kits? I'm assuming is what you're actually like. That's what you're starting with.
Yeah, I assume so. That's why I keep scaling it that way.
I mean, I would guess that within reason, no one's probably going to notice if you use like 1/72 scale with 1/100 kits or 1/48 scale with 1/60 scale kits. You know, as long as you use all of the same. Like you don't have a 1/100 pilot from the Gundam kit standing next to a 1/72 scale figure. Like probably no one will ever even notice.
Yeah. Another thing you could do is you could try to like source someone online to print you something.
That's a good point.
3D printing is versatile. I don't do it. I sculpt and mold and cast, but 3D printing. However, if you want something super duper accurate from a specific other design, it's a really easy way to get something fast.
The problem is too, I'm assuming with a diorama, you want you're portraying some kind of motion. That's usually what you're doing, and just using a bunch of pilot figures in a static standing pose probably not going to work out.
Yeah, and that can be super.
I would say like I have enough standing pilot figures. I'm sure you could get enough people to send you one or two of their spares, but you just have a couple of guys standing there. I mean, enough people have done diagrams with figures that I'm sure that information is somewhere on the internet.
Sure.
What they used. Who's done a lot of that stuff? Like Nozaku Boy has done a lot of dioramas.
James?
Yeah. I bet you could probably look on his Instagram and see if he's ever used figures.
Right. Okay. I'm sort of getting somewhere. There we go. They're incredibly sturdy constructions. I will tell you that much. That's a thigh? That's insane.
All right. 2 woo parts done.
Right on, right on.
A lot of parts to this damn chest.
Nice details on these kits as well.
Who's gonna be red? 5. Red. Got some undergated parts on this kit.
Hey, everything on this kit's undergated.
Hmm.
Almost. Actually, I should say. Let's be realistic here. I'm not trying to give a false impression. I don't mind the undergating, mind you. Mind.
Sometimes it can be a little frustrating, like things don't want to fit perfectly.
Yeah, if you don't want to sand.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all undergated to know.
What kit was that I was building that had some undergating, and like I ended up having I think it was the Perfect Grade Exia.
Oh, the Axia.
Yeah, I'm assuming they did it because they wanted to come out with like a the pearl colored ones, because a lot of the 00 kits come out with that pearl to represent that. What was that? I don't even. Trans Am mode, exactly.
Yeah.
So they made it undergated, but that had a lot of like shifting parts and stuff. So I remember, like it was undergated, but you had to sand the hell out of it anyway to get it to fit perfect. There was no real reason.
Nice. Another one. And another one. Where's that? Well, that's not even the right runner. Ooh. Hey.
GW Games Workshop, maybe.
Games Workshop. spend $100. They do have good quality shit though, but it's really expensive. Right? Yep. So many freaking parts, y'all. Alright, I believe those two runners are kicked. Always good to get runners out of the stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice sense of accomplishment. When you like throw away the first runner. Like, yeah, done with that.
I recycled them.
Well, I mean, dispose of.
You're in Florida. They're like, we put it in the Everglades. The gators just eat them.
That's right. We feed them to the pythons in the Everglades.
Tell those Chinese pythons. There was like an infiltration back in like the early 2000s of Chinese pythons in Florida, and they were like resistant to almost all forms of like repellent. I don't know what the hell I want to say here. People basically they were like setting off bombs and like trying to like do whatever they could. They like pulled one out of water and it survived out of water in like a wet towel for like maybe it wasn't a python, maybe it was like an eel or something like that. But
They,
survived out of water for like 6 months in a wet towel. Like
they have a bunch of them in the Everglades, like those and constrictors of all different types and stuff, and they have no natural predators.
Right.
Or what's the word for that? Is that the right word for that?
Yeah, they're really natural.
Nothing kills them naturally.
Yep.
So they just went crazy, and they're all from like people's pets, and then like hurricanes and stuff hit, and they
either escape or people are like, oh, I have this pet. It's crazy huge. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just going to release it into the Everglades. Back to the wild with you.
Right. There was also like a big like a zoo or something that got hit and they all escaped. Or
oh shit!
I don't know if it was a zoo, but like something.
Right, something along those lines. Tiger Man.
Yeah.
It was all.
We had a guy. We had a guy like not too far from my house, like just west of me, with that whole like he had a bunch of tigers and they got away or something like that. Fucking nut job. The hell do you have tigers for?
Because people are dumb and money buys lots of stuff.
Yep.
Oh wait, this is gonna total this runner out except for the weapon. I didn't put together the weapon for the pilot because it's like a 1 to 20 scale weapon. It's already small, and I'm like, I don't want to do this.
I'm not doing it.
Long and the short. But it's copacetic. Okay. Oh, this one. Because it all fits onto this one nice little runner here like this, and I can just put that into the bins. No big deal. Right.
They are fish. What are you talking about?
Two fish.
What fish? They're fish. We have them in Delaware. Also, we're supposed to kill it, then report it to the state nature department.
There you go.
What fish?
Yeah, the invasive fish. Yeah, there's these like crazy fish or something along those lines. Yeah, that's what it is. I can't remember. It's like I heard about it initially in the Wall Street Journal, which I was trying to sell when I worked in a phone call center when I was 21. Yeah, I was 21. So
when people bought newspapers
20 years ago, I did this, and I read a story because we'd sell I was good at talking to people and selling stuff. So yeah, they put me on the Wall Street Journal, and they'd give us a Wall Street Journal every day, and I'd read that shit, and I read it in the Wall Street Journal, believe it or not.
Yo, what's up, Z?
So Sean, Asian carp. Yeah, they're crazy. They'll like eat dogs and shit. What? And they can like travel across land. They're gnarly, dude.
We have alligators that eat dogs, but you see what happens. You see that crazy guy from Florida? He jumped in after his dog and ripped it out of the alligator's mouth.
I did. That was righteous.
That's what happens around here.
That's my dog, motherfucker.
Touch my dog.
Do it. This is the craziest little mix I come across here. It's some weird like Star Wars mix.
Yeah, Greg, a moderator has to approve it if you it's just a default that like if you curse or something like that, a moderator has to.
Lots of people are mods.
Yeah. Oh no, he's just I think he didn't see one of his comments.
No, I haven't been I haven't had the YouTube open. Sorry.
Yeah. I have it open and I'm moderate, but if it's most of the time someone else will get to it before I do.
Right. Yeah, I have a bunch of people that mod for my channel. Yeah, chef. Totally jumped into the gator's mouth essentially.
Yeah. This is like Star Wars me. I just noticed the beat in the background.
Yep. Oh, what the fuck, damn. There it is.
Alligator jerky.
I've had alligator a few different ways.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. It's kind of like chicken.
Chewy chicken.
Yep. Yeah, it's a little chewier. Depends. It's got to be cooked right. Like most foods. They're better if they're properly prepared. Dude, I want some alligator gumbo.
Oi. Why don't you go in your hole?
I said that earlier as well.
Just do what you're supposed to. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. Cooperation appreciated.
Mm-hmm. It's like funky sax. That's so tight. Weird. Lucas actually wouldn't be Lucas, it'd be the mouse. The mouse house would come after me. Lucas wouldn't come after me anymore.
Nope. It's like I sold that stuff.
The mouse house, they will
They're coming to get you.
Yeah, they'll come and put your stool in for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am getting down there.
Shibya.
Oh, really? I have a runner just for the little clear lens that's on it. Why am I?
One part.
It was just the clear lens for the mono eye that I haven't put in because I'm going to paint the thing. It's like, come on. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Ooh, the super turned on the heat in the house, and it is steadily climbing towards 85 degrees in here.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. It's real interesting because sometimes the radiators won't run all day, and it'll be like chilly. Like have to wear like a sweatshirt, you know, all day long,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll get to be, almost 11 o'clock at night. The radiators will come on, and the temperature in the house will hit nearly 100 degrees.
That's disgusting.
Oh yeah. I need to get out of here.
What am I putting together here? This is the cockpit. Cockpit done. I like it.
This is kind of lame, though. This it's basically just the same shit over and over again.
The song, yeah.
Yeah.
Putting together little Gatling guns that go on his shoulders. These are cool.
Oh, right. They go like in the.
Yeah, he goes like they pop up out the shoulder. It was like the
Nice.
pop up Gatling guns right next to your ears. Must be lovely.
Hey, it's a robot.
A robot.
Or a mecha. It doesn't have ears per se.
Robots.
Its sensor could be in its left knee. You never know.
Could be. No sensors.
No sensors.
As long as he can hear the girl yell his name. I forget her name now.
Aina Sahali.
Ina? No.
No, it's not. It's what is her name? Can't remember. Tell you what, though. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Back to me not liking wing again. It's a theme for the day.
Relena, yeah. Relena Peacecraft. That's right.
Craft.
Well, everyone's blowing it up now. All
right. Yeah. Wing is my least favorite Gundam animation. Y'all.
Mine's G-Reco.
There you go.
And G Gundam. I didn't like G Gundam either. Sure as shit.
That's what a lot of people say.
It was funny. Like, I mean, some parts, like the the blatant racism in the whole design was funny, but not for me.
Yeah.
Oh, like Edgelord G Gundam was Jesus. Relena Peacecraft.
Insert fucking angsty kill yourself.
I just kept waiting for him to turn around, like, "Shut up, bitch! Stop yelling at me."
Yeah, but we all remember being teenagers. We all begged for each other to kill each other.
Yeah.
No.
Huh?
I am a Gundam. Sorry, that's double O. But still.
I still don't even understand that. Like, what are you talking about?
It talks to Doof. Doof knows.
I know he likes double O.
Yeah, like flows through his veins.
What the hell are you talking about? Your Gundam. Setsuna.
Setsuna FSA.
Duo, the main character. I liked Troa the best. He was the most reasonable.
Troa. What was his name? Bart?
Troa Barton, yeah. Flay from Seed?
Filet?
Flay was the girl that sleeps with the main character, but she ends up dying.
Nice.
Very nice. Should I make it? Spoiler!
Oh, I have one of those. Do. Super duper late. Damn it all. No. What is that? Oh, those are thigh armor. Great. I'm only down to like 4 or 5 parts left, and I'm like, what's what here?
This is the last part of the chest, I believe, because I think the backpacks are completely separate because of the wings. Probably just finished the chest today. I'm slow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rip
like my crazy redheads. It's Michael Dawson. I'll find you.
Not surprised. Oh, you mean like Chucky? Loves those crazy redheads.
We cue my ass. You're like G Gundam? No, erupting Godfinger sword.
Carrot Top was a crazy redhead.
Yeah. No, I didn't like G Gundam, man. It was. Wasn't for me.
How do you fix paper thin resin parts? With super glue. A lot of times, actually. Is it the on your Ujao land? Hainu? Came paper thin?
It is.
Where's our friend Christian Pabalte? Is
Just say resin 3 times.
Oh, we already did.
He will appear in chat
by saying his full name. Just like your lies, Miguel. Yes. Oh, that sucks, bro. So here's my question for you though. Is it actually paper thin or is it supposed to be cut out and seen through?
Oh.
Check your instructions for the part count versus the actual part look and make sure that it isn't supposed to be a punch out that just has like a thicker flash in it. That may be the case. I know that when Julio was over here a handful of days ago, we were going through. I gave him an Anchoret, like E2046 style, and a couple of those ones had. He said it's actually paper thin. Rats. A couple of those had parts that get knocked out, but Julio was like, "Oh, it's a bad cast." I'm like, well, not really though. It's supposed to be knocked out, and we both learned. Oh Lord, that's a threat and a half right there. From Miguel.
Is it paper thin through the whole part or just a particular piece of it? Yeah, I mean, can you back it with something?
Yeah, but that's why I said super glue. You can just pop some super glue on the back side of it if you need something to thicken it out, or you can super glue it on top and sand it off. But that's usually the right thing. Super glue works the best because it sticks to the resin really, really well. Make sure it's clean, of course, before you try any gluing. But yeah, like good super glue, like I use Epic App at Bob Smith. Oh gosh. Excuse me, sorry about that. But Bob Smith makes a great super glue too that is very good for doing like little parts like that. So yeah, if you have some zap, like I use medium zap for filling stuff. And then if it's like a little thing like that where it's like cosmetic almost, where you're just trying to add some structure to the backside, you can just pull some in there and drop some accelerant, kicker, or whatever it is, if you have some. If not, you have to wait. But yeah, and then just clean up the mess, whatever little bit's left over. It's the best way I have found to deal with that situation.
Small portion of the part. Feels strange about that. How did it close?
Yeah, Pabs, you did miss a little bit of a question.
Are these things always open? Like, what the hell is this? Open?
Pabs, the question was about a thin part on, or a thin portion of a part on the Yujao land Hainu, and how to repair it. And I said super glue. All right. Now I get to make my Heelys.
What do you mean turn the part? What the hell is this?
Turn the middle side top-wise.
Turn the part. You turn the part.
Use your main finger to turn the middle side topwise.
Oh, how did that work? What kind of magic was that? Witchcraft. What the hell just happened there? Oh, it swivels. I got it. I see.
And I, of course, was doing a Simpsons joke. When they talk about Rubik's Cubes. For those of you that do remember.
It's one of the neat parts. Okay.
No, I'm Orlando Jones again. Oh my. Better than Orlando Bloom. I liked Orlando Jones's part in the Guy Ritchie Time Machine.
Guy Pearce?
Guy Pearce Time Machine. Sorry, Guy Ritchie's entirely different person. Guy Pearce, yes.
I did too. Yeah, he was the librarian, the simulated librarian.
Yeah.
H.G. Wells, The Time Machine.
Right. I mean, the OG from like the 50s is pretty good too, but you know, it's like 50s budget, 50s sets and stuff like that. Even if the Turner colorized it and made it look kind of nice.
Well, it also is slightly different because like it actually references the book. Like,
yeah.
All right.
The Guy Pearce one, when it was made, it had the single largest fully moving prop that had ever been made at that point. The actual time machine itself.
Machine? That's
cool. The whole mechanics and everything all worked. None of that was CG. That was all real. But of course, the spinning world around it was fake.
It's one of my favorite actors. I've always liked what he did.
Oh, nice.
He's done some good movies. LA Confidential, Memento.
He's in Memento, yeah, right.
Not Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3 was the emotionally disturbed Tony Stark Iron Man, right?
Yeah, and the one where like what was it? He took like I think it was actually Guy Pearce that has the drugs that makes them look like molten lava and they're invincible.
Yeah, what the fuck was he supposed? The Mandarin. The Mandarin.
Right.
That's right. That's the one they fucked up.
Do you prefer blue tack or tape? They both have their place.
It depends on what the purpose is. Sometimes I use them both.
Blue tack.
I find that blue tack is good if you're doing something that is a tight fit and you want to help reinforce something that tends to occasionally slip out during, assembly or while you're working on a customization. So I'll put a little blue tack in, like a compression seam or a tight seam to help thicken it up. But
that's what she said.
Yeah, Z, you're right on the money. Iron Man 3, the one where they took a Chinese bad guy magically into a Muslim and then just made him a British actor.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it was all a white guy. I made sure everything fits.
Who once put on blackface?
Oh, again, I yawn. I apologize, everyone. I have been burning the candle at both ends.
What was the Western Guy Pierce did? The Proposition? Is that the one? That's good. Oi! Shooting parts.
I don't think the extremist virus minus. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What a waste of Sir Ben Kingsley. Exactly. Agreed all around, gentlemen. Extremist minus the molten body and
Ben Kingsley. That's ironic because Ben Kingsley also played Gandhi. It's kind of funny now that I think about that.
all right. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. I'm getting there. I can see the baby's head and or the light at the end of the tunnel.
Just about there. I got a handful of parts left here. This one being one of them. Just fit how I want you to, please.
I'm just like nub assassin right now. No nub stands a chance. That's a shitty one. Why would you put that one there?
What the hell?
Hmm?
My cat just got in my closed door room. How did that
Haha, cats can teleport.
What's wrong, cat?
Kitty.
What's wrong, Maya?
My kitties are both curled up with my wife on the couch.
The door was closed.
Hey, Maya. It's like when my dog used to come in and drink for 15 minutes in the middle.
You guys hear her yapping? She's
Yeah,
that's what she does.
yeah. Normal kitty stuff. My kitties do that, I guess. I don't know. I guess some people's cats don't talk, but my cats
She just kind of mumbles. She doesn't like meow hard. She's
My cats are very expressive. They have many different meows and vocalizations for their various different desires or grievances. And a one.
Why would one side of the part be undergated? That doesn't make any damn sense.
Oh, yo. This kit is a mix. So, like, parts of it are undergated, other parts are not undergated.
Yeah, like these are two parts that get sandwiched together. One side's undergated, one side's not. What the hell?
I'm talking about parts where there's like 3 nubs and 2 nubs are undergated and
I've had that happen a lot because usually like one's gonna get hidden. They don't undergate if it's hidden.
These are like no.
I don't know why, but like if you're gonna go through the trouble, just do it. But this thing's got like some chicken neck to it, man. It's got like 3 joints in the neck.
Nice. It is a wing.
It is a wing. Got a rubber neck. Oops. Yes, cat. I know.
That's awesome. My cat will come and yell at me if she thinks I should be in bed.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh,
She was probably trying to sneak into my son's room.
oh, really?
She likes to lay in his bed.
Oh, comfy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Am I there? Did I do it? No.
Are we there yet?
There's more.
Nuts. It's like way down in there. Wow. 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 There we go. Very nice. I like your face.
Whoa. That's odd. I'm gonna have to go back and find out where that part that I didn't use went.
What?
You get there?
Come on. What do you want? Now you want to get out after you snuck in?
She's like, actually, I was in here all along.
She might have been. She might have been hiding under the couch.
Sneaky, sneaky. She's like, I've had it. Done.
Come here. You don't like the wheels? Come on. No, not a fan of this chair?
All right. So this one. And then this one. And then this one. That. This.
It's more of a spoken word. I like kits that come with bases. That's a nice touch. I like it. Can't be a wing kit without a base, right? They're meant to fly. You know, wings and all. Someone say Shonen Jump. Brian loves Shonen.
Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. Should have known it was Z.
Are you more of a Kodansha guy?
Neither.
Straight shoujo manga.
I was actually talking about how you like this shit.
Me?
Yeah. You're into the you like slice of life. You'll like watch any anime or whatever. I was actually all started when I was picking on Darling in the Franxx for being like a cheap, obvious ripoff of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, no, they definitely borrowed heavily, but a lot of the people who worked on Evangelion worked on Darling in the Franxx.
That is probably why.
But Darling in the Franxx was mecha genre.
Yeah, but it's a ripoff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we were talking about other things, and then I was like talking about.
I like slice of life comedy stuff and like or like adventure action stuff like Konosuba. And...
Closest I got to that shit is like One Punch Man.
One Punch Man's all right. What was a funny one that I watched? Darling in the doo-doo. It's all about anal. Doo-doo in the Franks. Ah.
All right.
Darling.
So here we have Fatty. Interesting model.
Just for a scale.
The guy put together the legs. Paul put together this.
But I mean, like for scale, like that chest on that thing compared to this.
Oh yeah, well it's a 1:20 scale.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also not designed to be 16 meters either. It's 1:20 scale, but much smaller. Like if they were both life size, this thing would dwarf that.
The pilot is in there, so that's how big the pilot is in that thing. Whoa, Jonathan Velasquez, technical question. Do you use Discord for group streaming? No, I use StreamYard. Excuse me. I use StreamYard for my public streams. We do live talking on Discord in the various Discords that we may or may not be a part of. So yeah. But for broadcasting, I don't use Discord. It you can put a lot of people in there, but it lags a lot. It tends to chug, which is not so bueno. But it's cool if you want to hang out with people. You start your own Discord; they're free. I have one that has 4 members other than me. It's secret.
I've seen a few people use Discord to OBS, and it does lag. Yeah.
Yeah. Pab says that Z has at least one constant work in progress, and then he keeps buying them for some reason.
Well, I won't comment on that.
Oh, thanks, Jonathan. Yeah. Stream is we're not spoilering anymore. Sorry, I'm just letting shit run in the background because I was busy building. It's nice to build something. It's nice to finish this little guy, this little fatty over here.
Fatty.
Pretty good. It is like Gigantor. Here's that's master grade dingo.
Yeah, he's just a chunky guy too, man. Like that chest and legs are bulk.
Yeah. Super chonk. Yep. So I'll do something with this eventually. I don't know if you guys have seen what Luca Zampriolo Calamity did with his fatty for the In Combat. I think it's In Combat #1 by Major Menace. So he did some a full rework. He Calamitized it. And so I'll do something too, but not. I'm going to take it in a little different direction, obviously, because it got to be original. I don't know what though. It'll hang around, much like this dingo, just slowly growing on me.
The dingo, the one with the shit hands.
It does have shit hands. It does not want to hold weapons, so that's okay. You can replace hands though. That's easy.
The original one comes with the swappable finger hands, I think, right? Yep.
Okay.
Those are easy enough to find.
He says, ask all my questions today. I'm not going to ask any more other than a color scheme. Oh my goodness. Z. I love you, buddy, but you're... Oh yeah, we should totally put him on Critical Wall. The high news from Huge Island, because we're all I'm doing one, Gal is doing one, Z's doing one, Pabs is doing 2.
One's never enough.
No, he got one for himself, and then somebody approached him to build one.
Yeah, he was talking about it. What was he on? A month ago or so?
Yeah,
we had him on here for a little bit, and he was telling us.
Yes,
so he told me the story.
Yeah, last time we were on, I think he was on right before we went to holiday break. Stopped in because we were talking anime or something like that. It's good stuff. I don't have a Critical hat either. You know, there's good Critical merchandise in the store. None of us affiliated with it or Pabs make any money off of it, but it's cool gear. I'm gonna buy some stuff. I'm not gonna make any money on it. I just want the cool stuff. But that's what it's about.
The cool stuff.
If Z wins, Miguel has to send him to Tim Hortons, and Miguel says, deal. Which means he does not think that Z is gonna win.
Ooh. Or he doesn't really want to go to Tim Hortons.
And if I win, blink, 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 blink.
I'm going to send you a not safe for work DM. He's going to have a Darling in the Franks suit on.
There you go. Pabs just put a link out there in the shitty chat. You guys go check out the store. Let's get some gear. I gotta get a lid. I just gave myself a haircut this evening.
Me too.
Tight a little bit. Yeah, right, Paul. You're a liar. You're like,
yeah, right. There's this little piece right here.
nope. I threw the 1/4-inch guard on and just went. I got my mirror out like I'm playing a boombox and worked on my dexterity to like line up and shave the back because I shave it all basically myself. And then I'm like, honey, will you come look at this? Make sure I didn't fuck it up. She said I did good today, so I feel good.
It's fine.
Yeah, she's like, you'll never know. It's the back of your head, dummy. Maybe. I don't know. It's fine. If that's the case, it's true. It is the back of my head, and I wear a hat most of the time, so fuck it anyhow. It's 11:23. I didn't realize it was as late as it was. We should be saying goodnight. Paul, why don't you say goodbye to these fine people, and I'll do the same, and we'll have a good evening.
Good evening. Happy New Year. Thank you guys for hanging out. Pretty much it. I think the crew we have pretty much knows where to find either one of us. But Gumpo Paul on Instagram.
I think you're right there, Paul. Yeah, you guys know me. You know where you are. Obviously, you're here. You can find me in the places, and we're going to be back again on Tuesday. But before then, some other stuff goes down. Pabs is getting interviewed on Saturday, so you can go heckle him on AO Mecha's channel. And and then Tuesday, and then next week is going to be huge because next week is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday streams. Come check out Critical Bills next Saturday on the 16th. I think there's supposed to be a mechanism. And the regular streams otherwise. So don't forget, Julio started up his Wet Pellet Wednesdays again last Wednesday, back from a long, long time. So there's all sorts of stuff going on. Look forward to seeing everybody else out there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Paul, for joining me.
Yeah, of course, man.
We are 94, getting there. 6 more streams till we hit 100, and I will be doing a giveaway of something out of my backlog. If Paul, if you wish to, you can do the same as well.
I have something planned. 100.
Good. All right. Excellent. Cool. So thank you guys. See you next time. Good night. I always forget to